If you were developing a concept or a site assessment diagram, you might be tempted to use rather simple lines like this to indicate where you might need a barrier. You might notice here's some strong winds coming in, prevailing winds coming in from this direction, and on site you've established that there should be a planting barrier through here. Well, you can take the individual lines here and make a more interesting graphic symbol by using modify and join. That turns those, or will turn those lines into a polyline. Now, once you've got a polyline, there are a number of curve fitting options, and for something like this, fit spline will work reasonably well. Let's unselect all, and now we've got something that can be used as a barrier device. But we'll improve it by selecting it again and just set its width. So you might, for the sake of argument, set it at, this is working in the metric environment, 500 units. And if I unselect all, now we've got something that works pretty well as a barrier. So I want to select it and right click and turn it into a block. We'll just call it barrier. Now we have it in this drawing, and we can use it in other drawings if we need. So we can now select that block and just copy it. We can copy from there and stamp additional copies into the drawing. So the combination of that will be a solid barrier, or you might want to use a line type with it, but I think a solid barrier works reasonably well. So we would then clean up some of these other lines. So there was an existing eucalypt there, and we're just indicating to us in a concept sense we need some heavier planting. And I hope you agree that that type of curve fitting in a polyline with a width adds some interesting graphic elements to this concept diagram.